2023 was another crazy year for real estate. Today, we're going to look at the top 5 most expensive homes sold on all of Vancouver Island, starting with number 5. Number 5, we have 249 King George Terrace in Oak Bay. This one was listed just under $8 million and sold for $7,500,000. Obviously, beautiful estate property, 5 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, over 14,000 square feet with a pool, large property, the works, right on the water, waterfront home. Looking at this property, clearly a exceptional home. Of course, when you're dealing with this high bank waterfront in Oak Bay, look at that staircase. Pretty grand property. And for, just under $8 million, it is quite the property, especially when you consider what something like this in Vancouver would be. So just under an acre, but that is a waterfront. Home was built in 2002, and look at that tax bill. $82,493 for the year of 2022. Beautiful property. It was 102 days on market, which is not unusual when you're at this type of high price point. There's only so many people that could afford a home over $7 million. All right, on to number 4. Number 4, we have another Oak Bay property, $7,700,000, $200,000 more than what we were seeing right on the golf course, close to the water. This one was originally listed for almost $9 million, sold for $7,700,000, 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, over 9,000 square feet. Beautiful estate property. This home, half an acre. Not waterfront, but this one is right at the Victoria Golf Club, which is a very prestigious course. Not a lot of people have had the privilege to actually play this course, as it is a private one. But beautiful home. Take a look at a couple different photos here. Got yourself a metal roof. Finished very nicely. And of course, if you're wanting to take a look at any of these sales in more detail, check out our website, coasttocoastvi.ca, and you'll be able to look at every sale, all of Vancouver Island, for yourself. All right, moving on to number 3. For number 3, speaking of golf, we have a property that was a former golf course in Saanich. $9,500,000, ultimately sold for $8,500,000. This property was previously the Royal Oak Golf Course, so it is listed as commercial. Of course, you have a higher tax bill when you are dealing with a commercial property such as this. You got your own golf simulator. Clearly, the property needs a little bit of work. The house itself is not where the value is. You're looking at over 27 acres of prime golfing. So this is a pretty unique property. Obviously not for everybody. Doesn't quite count as a single family home because we are kind of in the commercial side of things, but technically a home you could live in. So that's what we have for number 3. Now moving on to number 2. All right, number 2, we are now at the $10 million plus range. So this was a North Saanich estate property. Noticing a bit of a trend of the South Island properties. You might be surprised what number 1 is, as it is not in Saanich, Oak Bay, or even Victoria. This one originally listed $11,800,000, sold for $11,144,000. Beautiful estate property, 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, over 13,000 square feet, right on the water. This is a pretty regal looking home. You got yourself some beautiful finishings. This looks like a castle on the ocean, which is pretty amazing. You even have your own suit of armor. You're at a different level of wealth when you start to have suits of armor throughout the house. So beautiful home. Was sold not too long ago. It was originally listed in that $11,800,000 range, 6 acres of property, 8 bedrooms, 30 minutes from Victoria. Beautiful property. It's hard to compare. If you're looking for a property like this, there's not much out there that you're going to find that's similar on Vancouver Island. All right, on to the big one. Now we are at number 1. All right, number 1. Who would have guessed? It is in Ucluelet. popular tourist destination outside of Tofino. This is over 2 acres, just under 3 acres, right on the water. This is a commercial property. You're looking at this as a large investment. This is a property where obviously it is not going to be someone's personable home. This is the Princess Lodge Marina, also a future development site. This is one that has been used as a tourist facility. It's kind of cheating for most expensive home on Vancouver Island, as it is a 46-room lodge with a 250-foot marina. But I figured it'd be worth adding to this list, as it is a pretty spectacular sale. Someone has purchased this one almost $15 million, down to $12,350,000. Very curious to see what they end up doing with this property, whether they plan on redeveloping it or keeping it in its current state and seeing if it will stay in its former glory here. But beautiful property. Curious what the new owners have in store for this one. That's it for the year of 2023. All sorts of different properties have been listed and sold. It is curious to see how this market has impacted real estate, especially in the luxury end. Every single one of these top 5 homes were sold with a discount. So it is something to think about. Of course, when you're in the $10 million or $5 million plus category, you are dealing with a totally different set of buyers. There's only so many people that can afford a home or a golf course or a marina for over $5 million. So of course, these tend to have a longer set of days on market, but interesting nonetheless. Hope you found this helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for checking out our video. I'm Trevor Pelland with the Coast to Coast Real Estate team. If you have any questions about any of these sales or any sales on Vancouver Island or all things real estate for that matter, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're with the Coast to Coast Real Estate team servicing Vancouver Island. Are more than happy to help. Thank you very much for checking our video, and I hope to chat with you soon.